As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, the guys that can count, they push the
The short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react.
To get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Interception. To the house, into the end zone for a touchdown.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
This is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to decide he's got to shake the confidence out. He's going in the wrong direction to do something.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Scanning the field, it's Bailey.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. Stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, He's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important to get this guy going now.
And it's not just a play around him. They protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Second down over the air. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Through the air on first down.
Offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchback.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking downfield, it's Bailey.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is that this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field. Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. That last drive and the turnover not what you're looking for.
Great execution. Making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
Takes a snap, lost the throw. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. They'll start the return inside. He's looking for something a little more dynamic as they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. To throw, it's Bailey. And now on second down for this offense. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the running play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hand off to the guy.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Know the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Protecting your quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As many as you want to do. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Baker. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate moving forward. The pass pro. How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up the play calls.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. He takes it at the 45. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Just enough time for one final play in this half. What do you think on first down? Wants to throw. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Man down on the plays. The officials take a break to let him do his job. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good once again. Wants to return it. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it. And hope is still alive.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Back to pass.
Ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
And down he goes at the 38. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15.
Holding. Offense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Ready to fire from the pistol. Here comes the option. Quick timeout call. offense will go back on the attack. To the air. Sacked at the 12. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Back to pass. Under fire. Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
And the defense carrier knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scored like that.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking to throw. To do here on 2nd and long.
Set him on the start, boy.
Sacking him back at the 10.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt. He's still moving. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Wants to go top. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They're going to run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone. They just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier signal. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. A really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on that return.
Come on, baby.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Lost their throw on first down. Nice pickup there. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.